Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to do a four-pronged attack. Oh yeah, welcome back to Big Ambitions. And we are going to have very big ambitions today because, again, we're a four-pronged attack. Let me walk you through it. We're going to attack Ingrid, Jessica, Theory, I don't know how it's Mr. Moreau, okay, in Murray Hill, okay. And we're going to attack Midtown. We're going to attack Mr. Go as well. And we're going to do all four of those things today in this video. It's going to cost a lot, but I'm going to leverage the power of the interior designer to launch a rapid scale attack on every neighborhood that we're currently in. I think it's going to be a really cool thing. All right. So here's step one. First, I'd like to get a hold of this building. This is Ingrid's building. Now, okay, it's actually Jessica's building, but it's Ingrid's business. And this is her most profitable business, Bergman's Fruit and Produce. If we were to take a look at our rival screen, Ingrid is under 100K now, and her best business is Bergman's Fruit and Produce. I would like to hit this so hard that she closes this business. Now, I could buy her out, but I actually don't want this business to be a fruit and vegetable store. I want the building so that I can open up a bookstore in its place. Because you see, if I open up a bookstore in its place, we have demand for books. Not great, but they're there. Motivational books, picture books, youth novels, etc. And it goes down from there. There is some demand for these books, and I can also add gifts to the bookstore. I can add the earbuds to the bookstore, etc. So I want to be able to get there and do that. She just closed her flower shop on day 148. That's today, by the way. And so I can hit this business hard. And what I'm going to do in order to hit that business is a fruit and vegetable store, right? I'm going to go over to Charmart. I can afford to do this. She cannot. I'm going to take my prices and I'm going to lower them ridiculously low to the point where she doesn't want that business anymore and she just dumps it. And once she does that, I can claim that business, or I can claim that building. Because that building is a 30 capacity with a 50 traffic score. So I definitely want to get that. So bag of pears. We're dropping this down to just $2.50. Oh my God, yeah. We're doing this. With all of our stuff, we're dropping the prices down to a ridiculous $2.50. I like it. Fresh food. Not something that normally is sold in these types of stores, but I'm going to go over and see exactly what is she selling here. Apples, bananas, carrots, fresh food. She does sell that. Soda, salad. Ooh, she sells salad. Interesting. Lettuce, pears, and tomatoes. So I need to attack salad. I don't sell salad, so she's gonna have to rely on salad, basically. But I do sell fresh food. So over in Charmart, we are going to inventory pricing. Here we go. We're gonna take our soda cans. Yep, they're already $1.79. That's pretty cheap. We'll take our fresh food. I'm gonna drop that down to $4. That's it. Now the rest of my stuff in the store is still gonna sell and it still has the normal pricing and everything, but we're already hitting cupcakes really hard. We're bringing all that stuff down, and once Ingrid's out of the picture, we can start to look at monopolizing certain areas, and then we can raise our prices up on those certain products once we monopolize. But I think that is going to hit her business hard. So we should see her income on that business drop substantially since our prices are so low, and she's going to have to match them or go out of business, basically, because these products in this game are very elastic. Okay, so hopefully she closes this business down and we can just pick up that building without having to buy her out, because I don't want to give her any more money than I have to. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Hopefully we get this building. The next step, the next prong in our four-pronged attack is in Murray Hill, and it's actually kitty corner to that building. It's this one here. We already have this building rented, and I've been renting this building for a while just to reserve it so that no one else could get it. It's got a 48 traffic score, so it's pretty good. What I'd like to do here is we're going to open up a coffee shop technically, but it's not really a coffee shop. I want it to be a dessert shop. So it has to be the coffee classification so that we can sell the donuts and stuff. But we're going to go with a coffee shop here on this. And I haven't really come up with the name for the business yet, so I'm kind of iffy on it right now. I am going to change this, but just so I have it, something that I can really, like reference in my head, I'm going to call this Duncan 2. Right now, it's going to change. This name is going to change. But essentially what this place does, and if you have a good name for this business, please leave it in the comments. I might use your name. What this business does is it sells sweet desserts and creative dessert renditions of popular main courses. All right, so think of, I forget what the name of the place was when I was growing up, but I started with a Z, I thought. Anyway, it was a pizza place, kind of a pizza buffet sort of place that had a variety of different types of pizzas. And like one of them was, peanut butter and jelly pizza, right? They had peanut butter and chocolate pizza. They had a Rice Krispie treat type thing. Like they had all sorts of like really strange concoctions that were all quite delicious. And that's kind of what I want from this business here, because Duncan 2, tentatively named, is going to sell lots of cups of coffee, croissants, cupcakes, etc. But we're also going to be able to get the chicken skewers in here. We're going to be able to get the pizzas in here, etc. It's going to kind of compete with Char's Fast and Fresh, but it's a coffee shop, not a fast food place. And so while it will sell the same stuff as Char's Fast and Fresh does, it won't target the exact same people because they're coming for the coffee, donuts, etc. And it's a completely different market. I know it seems weird, but that's how this game operates. So this business right here will not steal any business from this fast food restaurant, right? Like even if I was to make a fast food restaurant here, it won't steal much business from this. It's technically a different region, okay? So that's what we're going to do in this place. Tentatively called Duncan 2, but it's going to change, okay? The third prong in all of this, all right? Oh, and it's important to note, this here, I'm going to set it up with the interior designers. Okay, so I'll walk you through that. I'll show you the design that we're going to go with. It's from the workshop. We'll give credit and all that stuff. But we're going to have interior designers set this up, and then they're just off and running, okay? The third thing that we're going to do, okay, is right down here. It's this business that's right by where we live. This is another grift. At least I think it is. I haven't decided if I'm actually going to use the grift branding, but I think I'm going to call it the grift still. And it's going to be a gift shop, right? So we're going to take this business as well, or this building, of course, we already have it, and we're going to make this one a gift shop, and it's going to have all the cool things that go with a gift shop. And I was thinking about going bookstore here, just because bookstore can sell gifts. But if we look at Hell's Kitchen demands, we can see that gift expensive is at 72, which is pretty good. I can also sell jewelry in there. I can sell smartwatches in there. I wish there was a store type that kind of attracted both of these two things, but they kind of don't. But gift shops can sell kind of anything. We can sell flowers. We can sell anything we want in there, okay? And so all that stuff is quite high, right? Gifts, flowers here. We can sell all these other things in here. It's kind of a jack of all trades sort of store. But I like it because it still has that 30 capacity and a 50 traffic score. So we're going to try to optimize this building as well. And it is going to be also by the interior designer. So we're going to have both of those businesses done. We're going to pay the fees and have them up and running really, really quickly. The fourth prong of this whole thing is going into Midtown. We're going to head all the way over here to these two buildings that are over here. And I'm only going to take one of them for now, but I might end up reserving both because they're not bad. 75 and 40 is not bad. This is 75 and 48. And the 75 and 48 is the one I'm going to reserve. I'm going to go ahead and just rent this building now. This one is going to be Char's Fast and Fresh. Where is it? Right here. This is Char's Fast and Fresh Midtown. Char's Fast and Fresh. We're just going to go with MT for now. All right. We're bringing the Char's Fast and Fresh brand right into Mr. Go's neighborhood here. So we'll go ahead and do that as well. Now, this building, I'm going to... I don't want to use the interior designer for this building, and because the interior designers, and I'll show you a little bit in the video, but interior designers, they get more expensive with the bigger buildings. So the C2s and C1s, those are like 150,000, 120,000, whatever it is for the fee to design that, right? So you have to pay for everything you import plus that design fee. And that's how it's balanced for the convenience of it. For an M1, that's the design of this building, is an M1. Those really big ones, it is nearly $600,000 as a design fee. You're going to pay almost $600,000 more to have this building designed. And so that's what I'm going to be spending my time on in designing this one manually, because I think I can actually design this fast enough to where I'm not losing out. I don't believe anyway I'm losing out on $600,000 worth of business, right? But the time it would take me to set up all 4 of these stores, that's worth it. So that's what we're going to do. That's the plan for today. And we're going to start the plan for today by taking a quick trip over to, and actually I don't even need to do that. Nope, I don't even need to do the quick trip over to. We're going to park it right here because I can just call them. It's 10:30 on a Monday. I can just call them. So we're going to go over to furniture and equipment, and we're going to find Christian Bahud here, okay? We're going to call. Okay. I need to choose locations. Duncan 2 is what I'm going to address first. We're going to have a day 149 installation day. That's tomorrow. And we're going to choose a design. Now, I have Cafe C1 as a design that's here. I'm going to put on the screen right here details about which design this is. I don't want to go out to the menu and show you what I'm picked and stuff. So we're going to leave just links in the description for all these different designs that are being brought in by the design firm too. We're going to go with Cafe C1 here. That's the design we're using. Again, link in the description. The installation fee for this is almost $132,000. It's expensive, but we are up and running tomorrow instead of very far away. We don't want to be very far away up and running. So $238 is what it's going to cost me to do that. We're going to have that going and go. That's going to be our coffee shop there. And then I will go over there after they're done, and I'll show you the design and how I'm going to tweak it so that I can sell more products than what the template has listed out. Okay. All right. Then we can go over, we can call them again, I suppose. You have a new order. Yep. We can call them again. And then this time we're going to address, I think it's 24 4th Avenue, isn't it? I have to actually see what the address is for this. The address for this business is 24 4th Avenue. Yes. Cool. All right. So we are going to call Christian Bahud, I guess here is what the name is. And we are going to get 24 4th Avenue. It's not a business yet. I need to actually make it a business. I want to make it a business first. Yeah. Let's commit to that. We're going to make this another gift shop right here. This is going to be, I'm just going to call it the Grift for now. I probably will use it. The Grift, and this is going to be Hell's Kitchen. Okay, cool. The Grift HK. All right, one more call to guy. She's like, come on, guys, stop it. Stop prank calling me. Right here. The Grift HK installation day is 149. Same day. That's fine. We have a couple of different choices here. We have the C2 bookstore, and I'm going to use that for the replacement that we're going to have hopefully when Ingrid drops that business and frees up that building. I'm then going to take that building and use the C2 bookstore design that I have in here. Again, all the things linked in the description, to design this store. The clothing store is for later. We're not going to do that right now. Gift shop and florist is what I'm looking to do. Okay. So we're going to have that design. It's $131,850. And then the layout only costs 51 grand. So I'm paying a lot more. But you get it up and running immediately. And instead of it taking 4 or 5 days for me to actually set it up, we can go ahead and have money actually being generated on those days. I like that. So Grift HK, I'm going to go ahead and confirm that as well. Okay. Both of those businesses are in the works. I don't have enough money to pay for both of them. So we're going to go to the Econoview, and I've got 6.2 million in my investment account. We're going to order a payout, bring all that money in, and actually, wait a minute. That might be a problem. I think negative interest is going to hit me tonight. I think negative interest hits me tonight. I forget which day it is that it does that. You know what? We're going to just put an investment in. Let's invest the minimum that we, or let's invest so that we have the minimum of what it's going to take to actually get those things in. So just so I don't get hit by that negative interest really quick, how about we go, was it 3? It was like 130 something and 130 something both times, right? So why don't we just say we have 500 grand. I want to have oh, screw it. Let's just keep $1 million in our account. I don't know what we're going to need, but let's just keep $1 million in our account. So we'll keep $1 million here so that we have enough. Okay. Now, what I want to do instead of driving, because I have free parking there. Instead of driving, we're going to head on over to General US Trucks. Okay? Yep. And it should be open. Travel here, $45. We're going to go into General US Trucks. And we are going to buy ourselves another semi-truck. We need this because logistics says we can't do any more businesses. We can't handle any more businesses. So I need to swap out the van for the truck. And I actually forgot what color the other truck is. Is it red? I don't remember. I'm going to say it's red. I don't remember, but you know what? It's fine. If we have a different color truck, then we have a different color truck. It's fine. All right. So we have another semi-truck too. Let's head on over to the alley here and grab that truck. And actually, before we do that, no, I think we're going to bring the truck over there first. I might get a parking ticket for what I'm about to do, but hopefully not. It's very difficult to park these things. Actually, new plan. We're not going to bring this to the warehouse right away, okay? Because we have a 60 capacity in this truck, I think we can... Let's have a whole bunch of stuff delivered to Char's Fast and Fresh tomorrow at 54 items, right? And then we'll load up 60 items into this truck so that I've got a huge delivery I can make with 60 items over to Char's Fast and Fresh and then bring it back to the warehouse. I think I like that because I got a lot of storage space in what I have right now. So I think I'll load stuff from... I can just load... Like, Ica's right here. So I can just load stuff from Ica into the truck. Everything that we'd normally get from Ica, we'll just load it in the truck. So AJ... let's go to Square Appliances first. And this is Char's Fast and Fresh MT. That's Midtown, yep. Char's Fast and Fresh Midtown tomorrow at 10 a.m. And we're going to use the cash register still. Now, this is a bigger place, right? So we need 4 cash registers to hit that mark. So that's okay. It's fine. Do we want room dividers? Could be interesting to have these room dividers in there. For the design prospects of it, I'm just going to have a few of them just because I don't know about whether I'll use them with the design or not. Let's have you load up with like 10 tables, 10 standard tables, and let's have 8 booths on both sides. So we'll go 16 booths. Yeah, this is expensive. And then that's 36 out of 54. I'm pretty sure you add 19 to this and we're over by 1, right? So we'll bring let's get rid of the dividers and call it good. All right, and that's also at the 2 p.m. slot. Done. Okay, so we need chairs for the standard tables. We're going to need at least 40 of those. And then I also want to get some rounded tables as well. So that's what we're going to put in this truck. We're going to put a bunch of chairs in this truck. And for the tables, right? There we go. Now, got a wide turn here. Wide turn, wide turn. Look out, people coming in. They're all dead. Now, I have no idea whether I can even legally park this truck. Can I even legally park you? Or do you just stick out too far to be legally parked? Need to see the front. Yeah, we're touching the wall right now. We're illegally parked here. I mean, if we hurry, if we go really fast, maybe we can avoid the traffic ticket. I'm going to try it. Let's see if we can go fast enough to avoid a traffic ticket here. 7, 8, 9, go. Go, go, go. That's the wrong button. Go, go, go. I'm probably getting a ticket. It's fine. I'll pay for the ticket. Whatever. Just have to get back before the turn of the hour. We want chairs, chairs, chairs. Where's the... Right here. Load up on as many chairs as we can get. 8 chairs, go. That's 8 at a time. Should have clicked that one right there. 8 chairs at a time. Oh, man. I guess as long as we're sitting in the truck at the turn of the hour, we'll be fine, though, right? I think you just have to be sitting in the truck in order to not get the ticket. So it looks like it took us a half an hour to get there. My gosh, half an hour to get in the store and back. But we haven't got the ticket yet. So let's get back in the truck. We'll just wait for it. I'll load everything up. Don't worry. I'll be right back. Okay, I got lucky. Okay, I thought I had lucky, but that guy just tapped me. I got lucky, and there is a big parking space right here next to Char's Fast and Fresh. So with the understanding that these cars are not going to block me, which they are. Of course they are. Oh, my gosh, that car is in the way, and I can't. There it goes. All right. This car right here. Anyway, we got in. And we are now legally parked, $15 an hour, but we are now legally parked in front of Char's Fast and Fresh with a load of 60 chairs. Yay. I can load us. We're going to do this as fast as we can. All right, so let me just run all the way over here, and I might as well just hide that list. It's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not going to do anything with right now. Just want to get a visual of this thing. There we go. Bring the hand truck to the door. Very good. Okay. So this entire thing is going to end up being a fast food restaurant. This is Char's Fast and Fresh again. But the Midtown location is special because it's huge. And we're going to have lots of seating. And I totally went out of here without even freaking grabbing the hand truck. There we go. Okay. Let's get the hand truck. I'll be taking care of this stuff, right? While the other businesses are being handled by other people, right? And that's what I'm saying. I think at some point, to some extent, this stuff is, it's worth it. It ends up being worth it. I think we're just going to stuff all the chairs in the corner right over here. All right, last 4 chairs delivered. All that stuff in one truckload, man. Jeez. All right, so the truck's completely empty now. We're going to back it up. And we are going to head out towards our warehouse, which is going to be this way. I'm eventually going to have to turn left. It's down this road, straight over, and then my warehouse is right over here. So I'm eventually going to have to turn. And I need to be on 5th Avenue, I think, on the approach, because the parking is on the opposite side of the road from the warehouse. And I need to be able to park this thing. Or I just, try to start this transition at the start of the hour. I think if I do it quick enough, I can get it at the start of the hour. All right. Big truck coming through. Is it next road over? Nope, this is the one right here. There's our warehouse. So what we want to do is we're going to try to do this at the start of the hour. Now, this entire time, yes, I'm aware I can slow down time. I know. I'm aware of how the game works. I've shown it before. But, for the sake of balance and stuff, I'm trying not to do that trying to do it as little as possible. I really only do it when I'm showing you guys something. So I'm taking time that I would normally be able to just play and build things, but I'm taking time to show you guys stuff. Those are the only times where that's when I use it, essentially, is the slow down time. All right, so that's the start. We don't have to worry about the start of the hour because we parked legally. So we're gonna grab this truck right here. We're gonna pull this out of. Now, this might shut logistics off for a bunch of businesses, but I wanted to wait until after 2 because then, deliveries end up happening. At least they've happened already. And then I'm going to have to start them up again. Yeah, this thing's going to have to just get slammed back and forth. Little Austin Powers trick here. My gosh. All right, you know what? Screw it. We're just going to park it. Parallel parking in this game is probably just as difficult for the vehicles as it is in real life, but I only have WASD and I have this above angle view, which some might argue this above angle view gives me an advantage over what it would be in real life, but it's okay. It's all good. All right, pull in right over here. Say sorry to that blue car. Enter, and we'll just back her right up in here. There we go. We now have perfectly functional truck in our warehouse. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Now I'm dead tired now, but we now have Like, I have room for more pallet shelves here too. Like, a lot more room, and I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need to look how much I'm already using, right? So I only have a little bit extra space left. Opening up this many businesses, including another Char's Fast and Fresh, which I'm gonna see if I can get away with not ordering any additional inventory for Char's Fast and Fresh Midtown. I don't know if that's possible because, like, that's a lot, right? But I'm gonna see if I can get away with it. Now, I was really hoping there'd be a taxi here. Boy, was I really hoping for a taxi to be like right outside, but oh. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for a little bit, bud. I'm almost there. It took forever. Go home. Take me home, please. There we go. And walk to your bed, sir, before you collapse and you have to call the ambulance on you. Okay, so we can go to like 10:50. That's fine. That's a good 5.5 or so hours of sleep, right? Oh, and our first delivery arrived. 10:50 might not have been a good time to leave because now we have to get there quick. All right, we got to get over to Char's Fast and Fresh now. I can take a taxi there. That's fine. That's okay because I want to get there quickly to get all this stuff off the pallets and on the shelves to get out of the way for the next delivery, right? So we'll just take the taxi over there. Certainly costs a lot less to do that than it does to repair even 1% of damage on my fancy ride. So I don't want to do that. I'll put the cash registers there for now. Just get everything in the building, and then we can figure out where it's going to go from there. Please grab it. There we go. Yep, just grab everything, take it in the building, and get out of the way of the next delivery coming in. Yee! Oh, go, 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 go! Ah! Got it. Woo! That was close. All right, cool. Whew. Glad I took that taxi. Okay, so I got freaking boxes for days, dude. I got so many things to sort through now. We're just gonna take some more storage shelves here. So this is a full truck, a hand truck of storage shelves. So we'll go ahead and bring those all the way back here. Make it a little easier myself. We got a lot of boxes to sort through here, or at least I do. You guys are gonna get the magic of video editing in a second. But if you're wondering, hey, you know, why do you have a day without? Why was there a day without videos? Why big ambitions? Why not? This is why. It shit takes a while, man. I don't know if some of you guys might. Hopefully, you guys appreciate just how much time this stuff takes, and you know, still enjoy the content anyway. Anyway, I'll be right back. All right, I brought every box in for the new Char's Fast and Fresh, and I'm gonna go ahead and get working on that. But before I do, I wanted to go over and check out the new locations so you guys can see the designs. So let's head on over because I want to get them up and running as well. So we've got the new Grift, the HK. Let's go ahead and travel over here. Quick 77 bucks. Check out this place. It's a Christmassy wonderland, isn't it? I really want to know where the heck this stuff came from because I didn't know these items were even in the game. But I saw this in the thumbnail and I said, you know what? We've got to have a Christmas themed store. So this is a Christmas themed Grift. We might even call it the Grinch. I mean, we might. I might just call it the Grinch's Paradise or something, right? We have to figure that out. Anyway, we got cheap flowers over here, expensive flowers over here and stuff too. So cheap and expensive flowers are all over here. And then on this side, we have the cheap and expensive gifts that are all over here. And they're all covered by security cameras and stuff everywhere, which is great. Let me just find the speaker somewhere. Getting closer. There it is. All right. So yeah, we have this cool little like armchair pattern right here with the coffee table and stuff. Like, I'm thinking this is like warm by the fire kind of thing, which is really sweet. We've got all these little desk plants and decorative plants and stuff in these shelves. This is really well decorated. Unfortunately, it doesn't sell everything that I would like to sell in the store. So while the decor is cool and the store design is cool, some of this stuff is going to change. And I'm gonna keep this artificial Christmas tree though. I'm loving that. I probably will end up getting rid of some of the plants, and I might keep the couch here. But as cool as this stuff is, I'll probably tear this stuff out and add some additional shelving for some additional products, because I want to sell some additional products here. Okay, so we'll probably end up doing that. But that is the gift shop design. I think it looks pretty cool. All right, and we're gonna try it out and see how that works. Okay, the next thing we've got, and I'll actually drive my car over there now because we're close enough with my free parking. There we go. And we're gonna come down this way. We gotta head to Duncan 2, so you guys can see what that shop is like. I gotta say, man, like, I don't know where that Christmas tree is. I've never seen it in the game. I feel like it's a modded asset. Oh, you can just pass by you right there. A little parking, auto park trick. Love the auto park. All right, so Duncan 2, right over here. Let's so you can just park right on next to it here. There we go. Done. Well, apparently that I hit the wrong button. I hit auto park. Okay. Let's go into Duncan 2, name pending. And there's that loud music again. Where is it? So seriously, where is it? Wow. It is hidden. There it is. I think my character was standing in front of it or something. It is pretty well hidden there. Here is the new coffee shop that we're going to have. And this place also is, it's pretty nice. The booths and stuff are really cool because they're kind of indented into the wall. And this kind of gives the booths a different feel, right? You can clip things in and give it a different flavor. I'm going to remove all these plants because I think it's silly to have this many plants here. And I may remove some of these things to add additional space for additional products, because we're going to be selling a lot more products in here than what a bakery would normally do. We're going to be selling pizza in here as well. We're going to be selling the chicken skewers, kebabs, all that stuff. All that stuff is going to get sold in the store, so we are making some modifications afterwards. But it looks pretty cool. I liked it. I thought it was a cool design. And I had to do it because this building is a C1 instead of a C2. So I had to figure out like what design is going to give me most of what I want, but then give me the flexibility to actually make those changes and do so under a C1. And that's what we have here. I might need additional shelving space and stuff, so I'll probably put that right here because it's not going to fit in there. And yeah, so this area over here is probably where we're going to do the pizzas and the kebabs and all that stuff. But anyway, that's what those two businesses look like. Let's take a real quick look at Ingrid. She's down below 90K now. What I want is for the value of this business to just drop to the point where taking it over is going to cost me less than $1 million if I want to buy her out. Or I'm hoping, anyway, that she just closes it, because we've seen that happen before. They close their businesses and stuff all the time. So I'm kind of just hoping she closes their business up. But we'll see. I'd like to get her on the defeated list, because that is a thing. You can defeat people here just by making sure they don't have any more businesses left. That's how you do it. Your gift shop, for example, is owned by Nathan. This is going to cost me almost nothing. I wish I could get it. I can do that, right? Yeah, show on map. Oh, you're over here. Oh yeah, that's a really bad location, dude. I don't want that. Yeah, I'm not going to buy people out just to close it. Like, spend $400,000 just to close somebody's business if they're not really a threat to me, you know? Maybe when I have, you know, if I'm making $500,000 or $600,000 a day, then maybe it's worth spending like 2 days income to completely eliminate a rival. That might be worth it, you know, in that case. But, anyway, I'm gonna go get to work on Char's Fast and Fresh now for the employees, because I want to have this running tomorrow, right? I want to have the donut shop running, and I want to have the gift shop and stuff going too. So for this, we're gonna go back into logistics. I don't need Cornelia. I just don't. I thought I would. I thought I would need her, but I don't, because I don't have a second warehouse yet, and I don't have a need for a second warehouse yet. So Cornelia, who is actually one of our highest paid employees, sad face, just totally overlooked that. She's fired. Goodbye. You had nothing to do for 2 weeks and then gone. That's basically how it is. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed your free training. I think I brought her in around 40%, 50%. But she just like ended up being, I mean, I might not have. I might have brought her in really good. I had a comment on a previous video that talked about importing people at like higher percentages and how they cost you more. And that's a good observation. It's not really something that I pay a ton of attention to, because $1 or $2 an hour per employee doesn't really matter all that much to me. But like, as you get bigger and as you have like 50, 60 businesses, I start to understand your point on that. It makes sense. If you're going to bring in a new employee, you're probably going to have to give them insurance anyway. If you bring in like I'll talk about it just because it was a comment. So if I bring this person in at 95, let's choose another one that doesn't have insurance. Tell me all of you want insurance? Here we go. So this person here is a 97% score on her skills. And this cleaner would be about $26 an hour. They don't want health insurance. So I could bring this cleaner in, and she's really good, and she's going to do great things, and she's never going to cost me any insurance. And that's great. For a cleaner, I think that makes more sense because cleaners' wages aren't that high relative to other things anyway. But if I was to bring in a cheaper cleaner, let's say if I scroll down a bit, right here, cleaning 27%, that's $15 an hour, right? And this person getting trained all the way up to maximum are probably closer to $22, $23 an hour instead of that 26, 27. And so like, overwhelming majority of the people you train up from this skill level are going to want insurance at some point. In my experience, that's one of the things that they almost always want it eventually is they want insurance. So you're gonna have to pay that, but that's a per day thing as opposed to a per hour thing. So I understand where you're coming from on that. So to help adjust my strategy to that idea, because I like to show different ways to play the game and different how different things work, right? Some things are objectively better than others. I have been I have been recruiting people in the high 20s to low 30 percentages for skill levels for cleaning, as well as people in those areas for customer service. And so we're going to hire from the pool of these lesser trained ones for these two new businesses and let HR train them up. And they should be lower hourly wages when they get to 100%, but they almost certainly will want to have some types of insurance as we do. So I'm going to hire people for the two businesses that we just opened, the Duncan 2, name pending, right? Give me your comments. And then the Grift in Hell's Kitchen. We're going to get these two shops fully staffed, have everything delivered to them, and these businesses will open on Thursday because the deliveries of products won't happen until then. It's 1 a.m. on Wednesday, so if I tell the logistics manager to do it now, they won't deliver it until Thursday anyway. So these two businesses will open up on Thursday. I will just go ahead, by the way, and just hire them, late in the day on Wednesday or early day Thursday. It doesn't matter. When you hire them, they're going to work immediately. But if I hire them now, well, I mean, I don't have to pay them, but their attitude will go down because they're not working or doing anything with hours. So anyway, I'll be right back. All this stuff's going to get taken care of like usual. I'll be right back. The main thing, though, to look at here is that I now have in my logistics, because I delivered that truck, I can now support up to 16 businesses instead of 12. And that's where our 4-pronged attack is going to shine. 1, 2, Ingrid's business. 3, Char's Fast and Fresh. 4, right? So we're going to say Duncan 2. We're going to say Char's Fast and Fresh. Where is it? MT. Yep. Midtown. And then the other one was the Grift HK. So we have one more business location left, and that's the bookstore that we're going to get with Ingrid. Once those things are done and everything is taken care of with that, we then need another warehouse. But that warehouse is going to be more specialized. I'm going to put clothing and other types of products we haven't really done much with. I'm going to put clothing and stuff in those. So we have a lot of different varieties of products in this big warehouse, and we're going to use it. But when we go into needing another logistics manager, we're going to end up importing clothing and sending it to a different warehouse. Make sense? Okay, I'll be right back.
What the? Listen, kid, I was hoping this wouldn't happen. I really like Fred, but that's not gonna hold me back from defending my own freaking neighborhood. Get out of Hell's Kitchen. It's mine.
Whoa! Hey now. Don't be that way. Don't be that way. Apparently the rivalry has started now. Well, go figure. Still trying to set up things. Let me see if I can kill the music a little bit here. There we go. I tend to jam a little bit while I'm setting everything up. Yeah, so Jessica just called. I hope I got most of that on the recording. I had to real quick hit the button because she started talking. But let's just take a look at the rivals really quick. So we're definitely hitting Hungo just a little bit. We're going to get him a lot, like really, really bad with this big business here that we're opening. And I think he's going to be mad at me once I'm done here. Jessica Johnson says the rivalry is officially there. That might prevent me from getting her building. I was really hoping she would close this business before that rivalry began. But, well, I mean, I had it staffed and I had it, everything was good. So I figured, you know, might as well open it up. And it did okay, you know. It's not selling all the products I want to sell yet, right? It's just that same stock design, but it's up and running, and that's the important part. And Duncan 2, kind of the same thing. It's could be better, but ultimately doing okay. Okay, this is what I got so far, and I actually have another delivery happening, well, in like 7 in-game minutes. And hopefully it's the rest of my cabinets and stuff. I believe that's what it is. And so I'll give you a kind of a tour of what's in my head here. We've got these tables that are gonna, you know, people can sit there, people can sit over on this side, and then the exact same thing is happening over here. I need a few more booths. I believe 2 more. Yeah, 2 more booths to get all of them all over the wall there. And I'm gonna go ahead and clip them into the wall like that one design did. So it'll end up looking a little bit more like this. As soon as I can get it to behave. Oh man, it's not gonna behave. Oh, weird. Oh, okay. I guess I can't do that. So how did that one person do it then? I don't know. Anyway, we got these window dividers as well, and they are going to, of course, provide these guys with a little bit more privacy as far as audio goes, like sound, right? A little more calming sort of thing. So we're going to have probably 4 of them here, and then this will be opened up, and then 4 more over here. So like this area here ends up being opened up. So probably 1 more actually, bringing it up to about here. Open this up, and then we'll have more on this side. And the same thing will happen over here. In the center, we're going to have, you know, decorations and the sort of things that make people comfortable. And then the rounded tables as well will be in through here too. So there'll be more seating going around into there too. We still have plenty of chairs. I actually bought too many chairs, but you know, maybe it'll work out. These rounded tables and stuff will be out there, and we'll put 4 chairs on each of these rounded tables too, just because we have them. Seems good. And then I'll just one of these. All of these are chairs. I just have so many chairs. I went way overboard on the chairs, but it's okay because it's not the last restaurant we're gonna open, and it's not the last time we're gonna need chairs. So, and I can always, you know, I guess add 6. I don't want that to be there. These are gonna be 4. Yeah, never mind. We're not gonna do 6 on a table. It's too crowded. You are more glass dividers. Yeah. Right there. So we'll bring this over like that. There we go. Just kind of giving you guys a little bit of what it takes to make some of these stores, you know? You guys haven't really had a chance to see me build out a store for quite a while because I kind of skip you guys ahead, which I think most of the audience in this game is like good with that, is appreciative of that. I think. Let's bring it to the grid line. Out there. So that's a little tight, but yeah, it's a little tight. I don't like that. Is that how tight the other one is too? I'll bring it back like this, the dash line. How tight is that other one? Did I really put it that tight? I did. No, I don't want to do it that. I don't want to do it that tight. Bring it down to the dashed line instead. Yep. So we'll need 1, 2 more on this, and then that goes there. And then gotta get over there where I can see it. You slap up to there. Okay. So there's the whoops. Is that? Nope, that's not the right one. You go there. Ah, that's better. Yep. And this, I need to get these things out of the way. You move over here. Get out of my way, chairs. So how many more tables do I need? That'll tell me how many chairs I over ordered. So for this side, I was thinking, you know, we'd have like, I don't know, table would be maybe here and then here, and then a gap, and then table, and then gap, and then table. So 6 tables total. And then there's these chairs here, which need to get popped into position here. So I'm thinking, and then these 2 extra planter boxes by the window. Yeah, we could maybe do it like this. Yeah, I think by the window is good here. And then over here on this side by the window too, which this trash can's in the way, but I'm going to move that. We're going to put 2 cans there and 2 cans there. And then I'll just move this to be out of the way for a second. What I was thinking when I ordered these is that this would be the menu. You know, like how a lot of big restaurants, they have these big screens that show you the menu. And I thought these screens would be a great way to, you know, show the menu. So menu right here on that screen, and then people are waiting for their food on this side. This is where a line would be forming. Same thing over here, a line would be forming here, and then they would have a screen over on this side to look at too. So I would want to put this. I think these speakers are not quite lined up the way they need to be. I think they're not, yeah, not quite right. So we're gonna move the speaker to be like over there, and then on this side we would move it to be, well, I guess this is in line. Let's put it in line with the glass wall. So if it's in line with this glass wall, then it would be like that. And then you would be here, right in front of this path. Yep, there we go. And then this one would be, come on, let me right click it. There we go. This one would be right here in line with that. So there we go. We got our 2 menu screens here too. And then there's just a security sign just to inform everyone that, hey, by the way, we're watching you. Cup of coffee. So the kebabs are over there. The burgers are over here. I thought about mixing and mashing them. You know, like put 2 and 2 just because, again, the ease of access. And so like I would do it like this. Bring this over, and then I could stick burgers, kebabs, and then stick the burgers back. Where is it? Right here. Now there's 2 and 2. So everything's kind of, you know, a bit better. But the cash registers have to realign themselves to where the lines are. So I need to have the cash registers be about like this instead. And then these salads are going to have to scoot over. And then the pizza's got to scoot over to go with that. And it kind of getting a little crowded in here, you know? I feel like the front counter is especially a little crowded. I'm going to kind of do this, I think. Yeah, and then you can move the salad just a little bit closer that way. And then you need to move over here. There we go. And then these hot dogs and stuff, we're going to have 2 on this side and 2 on this side. Just on the edges and stuff. So it's not a big deal. But I think in the middle here, ice cream. Right? Because I don't really have ice cream in this place right now, and I want to sell it. So I probably will put a couple of ice cream things right here because I think it'll fit. Let's stick these over here where they're kind of... Actually, am I down 1 hot dog thing? I am. I mean, they might be on one of these... might be on one of these hand trucks. I don't know. I'll have to look around. But anyway, I've taken up enough of your time for the setup on this story, right? You guys get it. And I'll be right back when I think we're ready to open this place up and we can see how well it does. Okay. So with the fast food restaurant in Midtown, most likely when we activate this, it's going to make Mr. Go upset. And so we probably will be starting 2 rivalries at once at this point. I've got my schedule filled up with all new employees here. So fresh squad of people, if you will. And I do have to adjust the cleaners and stuff too to make sure that people are cleaning in here, because the cleaning schedule is a little bit... I think I probably need 1 more cleaner. I mean, we're going 24 hours in a big store, so I think we'll go with 1 more cleaner. It's probably fine. We'll hire preferably someone who's not about to retire on me right away. That's fine. Tiffany Jones, you don't look like... As an 18-year-old, you're not going to retire very soon, so I'm going to go ahead and hire you. And then we're going to come down here, find Tiffany Jones. Gosh, I have a lot of people now. And then go cleaners. There we go. And then we're going to get you on the schedule in here. And we'll go ahead and pop Tiffany Jones in all the gaps. And also in like little places like this. So we can get maybe Lilia. I'm going to call her Lila Bean. I just know it. But Lilia Bean. It's going to be there. And then Sunday's got cleaners too. So we'll take care of that. It's fine. But one of these cash registers, right, is not going to have people on it all the time. And I'm going to adjust the schedule. I believe it's at 5 a.m., but let's look at like some of the other locations. So Charge Fast and Fresh here, you can see that they really don't start coming in at all until 6. And granted, this store is open 24 hours. So I got things kind of adjusted with staff. There's actually a period here from 10 to 11 where things usually drop. Might have to adjust prices, looks like. Yeah, on a few things. But 10 to 11 it drops, and then also 3 to 5. So these are periods of time or over time I see this consistently, and so I can start staffing less people there because it's not hitting those marks anyway, right? And you could min-max it if you want to. I'm not really showing that kind of stuff. I am tinkering with schedules and stuff like that, you know, like trying to get it to where people aren't here all the time, that kind of thing. But I'm not really showing all that stuff, so it's happening in the background, right? So over here with, you know, these here, I can probably just do something like this and then slide you guys forward, because near the end of the day, it's also not really all that heavy either. So we can go something like, you know, I don't really care if it's between 10 and 11 is what I was going for, but it's fine. But we can start doing stuff like this just based on how other businesses react. It's the same thing in all these businesses. It comes down from 10 to 11 and from 3 to 6 in all these types of things. If I go to GD2 and take a look at their insights, same thing. From 10 to 11, from 3 to 6. It's consistent across the board. Every single Fast and Fresh does this. And so I can cater my employees, cater my staff to this. I also noticed that GD2 doesn't have any marketing. So that's interesting. It's hitting the maximum anyway. So it doesn't need it. That was a good building to put it in, I guess. Yeah. It's got a 42 traffic score. That's apparently enough. Anyway, so it is now open. As soon as I hit the button, it will be open. And I think that's going to piss off Mr. Go. But I expect to have some really good income from that restaurant. So, boom. Now, says we have perfect security, 99%. Whatever. That doesn't sound perfect to me. But we are missing 1 fry machine. I need another fry machine, apparently. And I need another cup of coffee machine. Ugh. Didn't know that. So that's what I'm going to pick up today from the Square Appliance store. Yeah, from Square Appliances we'll pick that up. So let's just go to sleep really quick. Hi. And we'll go either 8:35 is fine. Good enough. Grab some food from our fridge, which I recently restocked by going to Charmart, the best fresh produce ever. I can actually take... Ooh, you merging lanes right on top of me, eh? I can actually take the sports car to go get this because it's, well, if I can remember where the hell it is. Yeah, it's just down the road. Because I only need two pieces of equipment. And I'm at 48% on this tank. I'm almost an entire tank without taking any damage at all. Feeling pretty good. I have never dinged this car, and I have a personal goal to never ding this car. But, you know, once I've proclaimed this as a goal, you know, it'll probably happen. We are looking for the industrial coffee machine right here. 1 of these. And then I need the fryer. That's the pizza oven. That's the fry machine. There we go. So we're going to get these so that we can hit our marks. And actually, let me grab 2 more shelves while we're here, too. There we go. I just want to have a nice... Well, I can only I can only take one of the shelves because this thing has 3 storage space. So I guess we'll just leave one of the shelves here. I'll pick it up later. Bye. Okay. So I'll drive all the way over there without cutting here, just so you can see how careful I drive. I want you to see just how good of a driver I really am when I care about my car. Now, I still drive fast, but when I approach an intersection that has a red light, I just go a little slower. Because that's like 9 times out of 10, when you get in a car accident, that was actually pretty close right there. 9 times out of 10, when you get in a car accident, it's at an intersection, right? And so it's all about trying to make sure that you're going through the intersection safely. But every other time, it's pretty easy not to hit things. Especially if you're in a really quick car, you can just get around people really quickly. And the Anselmo has different handling. It's just a little bit different. You got to get used to it. But once you get used to it, you realize that the handling is freaking awesome. And you can kind of go wherever you want at any speed you want. As long as you know what you're doing. Okay, so there's not a lot of parking up here by my restaurant. Oh, I'm in the wrong side of town. I went too far. Oh, I turned left when I should have turned right. Well, what a drag. Whoopsie. At least it can turn on a dime. Ooh, that was close too, wasn't it? Sure was. Threading the needle, man. On the wrong side of the road. Very safe. No one will care. Wow, there's so many chairs on that. Like, all of that is chairs. It's ridiculous. Well, chairs and 7 tables, right? All right, let's grab a fry machine, which is not going to increase my customer capacity yet, but we'll just stick our toes in the door here and then put this over here. And I don't know where it's going to go. Man, I liked how this was, but having to have another fry machine, it kind of means I can't have the ice cream that I want. Maybe I could just put this on the edge. Yeah. I'll put that one on the edge. And then we'll take the hand cart over to the car to get 2 items out of the trunk instead of having to go back again. Oh, hey, oh, or not. Hey, you want to grab it? Thanks. And coffee machine first and then the shelf after that. And then I guess I don't really matter where I put it for now. It's going to go here just so I can get to the customer capacity. And so we should now see 75, yeah. So I'm not selling ice cream here. I'd like to. So I got to figure out that. And then I still need to deliver, you know, looks like 1, 2, 3. That's really close, isn't it? I need to go out this far. Yeah. And then I'll shift these cash registers over a little bit too, but we'll go 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, 7 total there. And then on this side, it'll be, this will move over too. Yep, 1 extra one here on this side, and then I only really need 1, then the fryer, and then we'll leave this open as like a way for employees to get in and get to work and stuff. I guess that's okay. We put 2 of them right here, right? And then we put the 3rd one over here, and that kind of matches up with the fry machine, right? And the fryer on this side, it's not being guarded by a security camera, which I don't know why it would need to be, but okay. I mean, we can. I'll just get an extra security camera. The important thing is that the cash registers are covered. Is the more important thing. Yeah, we're good. All right. Maybe that's the 99%. Look at how many people are in line. Oh, my God. All right. Obviously, we need the queues to be changed as well. So I don't want to pick it up. I want to go interior design. So interior design here. We're going to reset this queue. I'm just going to pause it really quick so I don't have to have people moving around on me. So reset. Can I grab it? God, that guy's right on top of it. There it goes. All right. So I want this one. You're going to go like this. Whoops. Nope. You're going to go like this. There we go. Straight down, queue up like that, please. I mean, that's crazy, right? That's just nuts. Why would you need to do that? But we do. We have to tell them to do that or they won't do it. All right. So we'll try, we'll wrap you around like that if you have to. All right. And then this side here, this one, Same thing from the door. This time, though, you guys are going to line up like this, and then we'll have you kind of come over this way, I guess. All right. And then on this side, same thing. Come on over here. And if you're wondering how to do this, because sometimes it's not clear what I'm doing, you hit the interior designer, you right-click the cash register, and then you basically just draw your line and where you want people to line up. And if you see the thing starts going like this and it's weaving in and out of things, it's probably because you had things in the way, which I do. So I'm going to reset that one for now. I'm going to get these out of the way first. Let's just put them... We'll put them over here. But anyway, you right-click it, and then people will start lining up according to the little dots. And then if you want to make your own custom pathing like I'm doing, where I set the marker down and then I move it over around, you hit the F key, and that creates like a sort of like an anchor point for that, so that you start to draw a line from that point instead. And so as soon as I get these things out of the way, you're going to see that the line can be much more orderly in this area. So interior designer, go like that, right click. If you reset queue, then it just puts it back at the door. So then we'll bring this all the way straight. We need it to be straight, and they're still trying to go around, which is weird. So we're gonna make a custom marker there, make a custom marker here, and then I'm just gonna tell you guys to wrap around and go this way. Okay, so that's how these guys, and now they're all gonna adjust. You'll see them all kind of shift. And then these guys are the last ones to do this. So we'll grab this marker right. Come on. Sometimes you can't grab it if there's someone standing right on top of it. It won't let you grab it, because people are like physical objects for this thing. Yeah, we're just going to make sure that they know before they start shifting. There we go. So they're already shifting now. There we go. So now everybody will shift and be in an orderly line. It will look a lot more orderly in here now. It's crazy. It's very weird how there's so many people lining up to go to Charmart. Man, are we good? And it's probably because of our pricing. Hang on a second. My prices are probably way too low. So let's change that. Oh my gosh. Because I just opened up without adjusting them first. $35 pizza is apparently... Yeah, all right. So we'll go $34 pizza because we can. Burgers at $12.50 when it could be almost $18. Let's go $17. French fries at $6.25. Could be $10. Could be $12. Almost. Yeah. Let's put it at $11. Cup of coffee's at $3.90 when it could be $5.66. Let's put it at $5. And soda cans are at $3.50. Let's put it at $3. We'll keep it at $3. The kebab skewers, it's up currently at $20.84. Let's put it at $19.99. There we go. I probably could go .99 on all these things just to do it, but whatever. 18 looks like $16.69. We'll change it to just 16. And then hot dogs are usually right now in this market are at $10.16. We'll change them to $9.99. All right, much better pricing on these things. I can go $3.20 on there. Okay, much better pricing on these things. Wow, I was leaving a lot of money on the table just now, wasn't I? That's what happens, man. You just open a business, and if you have to look at your pricing, because the game will just set a default, and I mean, yeah, everyone will come in because your prices are freaking awesome, but you're leaving a lot of money on the table by going that low. The reason why I'm taking my other store that low, right, my fruit and vegetable store, the reason why I'm doing that is an attack on Ingrid. So as soon as I get Ingrid out of the picture, and I get other, like my competitors out of the picture, then I can start selling them for higher prices. And if new competitors come into the market, they'll try to undercut me, but they're not going to undercut me that much, right? They're not going to take it down by an insane amount like I'm doing to them. So I'm resilient in that I can afford to do that. But I suspect that she cannot afford to do that, and that's why I do it that way. Okay, cool. So everything's running, right? Everything's awesome, and I'm going to now take a nap in my apartment with free parking because you know you might as well. I love it. With free parking right there. Man, if only I had my residence. I think there's not free parking here because there's residences, right? But it's weird that there's free parking just a kitty corner over there, but everything else around it Even the other side of the road on that end is still paid, and it's still gonna charge me. It's weird. Looks like Duncan's running out of coffee. Wait a minute. Why are you running out of coffee? Didn't I just up your quantity of coffee? Here, I'll go 1,400 in there. Probably a purchasing agent thing at this point, because I have 15,000 in there, so I'm good there. All right, let's just take a quick nap all the way to, I don't know, 7:30. And we'll see if Mr. Go calls us. 320,000 per day. Oh boy. You gonna call us? Am I gonna get a phone call? Not yet. Not yet. Now he wants silver, wants bronze. We're gonna probably get to the point here where we just give everybody bronze, right? That's gonna happen. And then eventually I'll probably up it to silver, and then I'll do what everyone else does and just give everybody gold. But that's, again, you're leaving a lot of money on the table doing that. But it does make things a little easier. The thing is, it's not that difficult anyway. You know, you just go in, you find who needs it, bop, bop, and that's it. And then you can replace. You know, I just hired a bunch of people and I didn't put them in HQ. There we go. See, we're full there. Gene's going to be full here. Yeah, Gene's now full. So now I have to give everybody else. The remaining people are going to get bronze. So we'll just fill. And then the silver needs to pop out and go to Adam. And then we'll probably have to start training somebody else for silver soon too, since we're at 42 out of 50. Yeah. But yeah, so everybody that I hire from this point on will just get the bronze. Or what I can do is give the veteran employees that bronze. So like maybe I unassign everybody here, and then I go over to Jeffrey Davis and I fill. And then I come back over here and I fill. So I just kind of give everybody else bronze. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? And then Gene, we can then go in and make a phone call to the hospital, and we can say, hey, I'd like to set up bronze health insurance for Gene, right? And we'll see how that goes. She's at 100% skill, so we'll see how that goes. And then everyone under Gene will have it too, right? That kind of thing. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, it looks like we're doing pretty well, right? That restaurant really did well. We've reached 800 customers per day for one business. Apparently, that's gotta be, it's gotta be this, right? Now, our customer service is going to be shit today, all right? Oh, and the reason why this is dipping like this is because I was in the restaurant. That's it. If I wasn't in the restaurant, this wouldn't be a thing. But we are slamming that 75 marker right there. Wow. That is cool. And honestly, we are open 24 hours, okay? So this is not me closing, right? We still have customers here. We just have nobody coming in between 12 and 2. Or between, 12 and 2. But we are open 24 hours. So because nobody's coming in 12 and 2, I could pull back on a few of these guys, right? And just say between 12 and 2, you know, we only have one person on the register just in case. We could do that kind of thing. And I'll have to tweak I'll do all these tweakings and all this stuff offline, so you guys don't have to see it. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. It's been an adventure, just in case you're curious. Secret Passages is dominating. Yesterday, it made almost 100,000 all by itself in profit. So Secret Passages was fantastic. Midtown is so far fantastic. The Fast and Fresh in Midtown on its first day raked in over 40 grand. All right, let's do it. Mr. Go, please. I'm looking for you to just not call me. I really don't want the rivalry to start just yet, because I have a lot of things I want to do in your neck of the woods. I have figured out that Monday, end of the day Monday, is when you get charged your negative interest rate. So if I have any money in my account, that's the negative interest rate will hit against me after Monday. So every Monday, I have to make sure that I'm pushing things into this investment account, or I'm spending money to, you know, reduce it. So he's not calling me, so I'm going to say he's not that mad yet. He's just like, yeah, whatever. 2 businesses. You're so puny. Why do I care about you? Well, I mean, you should be caring. I'm in 3rd place, and I'm almost Mr. Moreau. Almost. Jessica Johnson is obviously a rival now, but she's back up into 6th. And Ingrid, poor Ingrid, at 54K a week. This thing's making just 31,000 now, but it still cost me 1.3 million to overtake this, to just take it over. and I don't want to. I don't want to take it over. I want her to quit. So it doesn't cost me 1.3 million and I just take the building. But in any case, the 4-prong attack, the 4-prong attack is a success. We have 3 additional businesses and we are really putting the screws to her on the 4th one. All right. Take care. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.